One of the most important things about Santo Tomas is its location and proximity to the existing infrastructure. And in this video, you will hear Adam talk about the hydroelectric plant and Ian talk about the port. But before we do this, I want to put a great importance on this, because when you have a mining project and it is located in very remote locations, it costs a lot of money to put it in production. For example, let's say if you have to build hundreds of kilometers of road, that adds up when it comes to capital expenditures. If, let's say, you're so remote that there is no utilities, no electricity, then you have to build a power plant, and that costs a lot of money.
The higher the capex or capital expenditure,
the lower the net present value, and the less it is attractive to the majors to acquire it. Also, existing infrastructure can lower your operating costs. For example, Santo Tomas is located in an area where
after you mine and process the ore,
you put it on a truck and you put it on a rail, and rail is a lot more efficient than transporting the concentrate through the truck. And also the location close to the port makes it very, very appealing.
When Santo Tomas is already in production, the mine would generate 500,000 tons of copper concentrate per year, and that obviously needs to be shipped. So by shipping it through rail is a lot more cost effective than through trucks. And also after the rail, the concentrate would be taken to the port, and that's where it would be put on ships. And as you know, when it comes to shipping, ships are the cheapest vehicle to transport your product.
So let's take a look at some maps here. As you know, this is the city of Choix. So Santo Tomas is located somewhere here. And as I said before, Santo Tomas is close enough to the city of Choix that it can provide jobs to the people there, but it's also far enough that it doesn't disturb their life. But most importantly, Santo Tomas is located where there is existing infrastructure. So one thing is, you will hear Ian talk about Topolobampo port, and what Topolobampo port is very important because, as I said before, when the ore gets mined, processed, it gets put on a truck, and then it gets put on a rail, and it will travel from the site to Topolobampo port, and then from here it would be sold to an international copper concentrate trade. When taking the boat from the camp to the property, here you can see on the screen that there's electric lines already in place. So it is much less expensive to connect to existing power lines than it is to build a power plant. When it comes to the how the electricity is created, let me zoom in here.
There is Wheatus Dam
that is located right in here. Just have a different map. Right in here. And this is the hydroelectric plant that generates electricity, and this is what Adam will be talking about. So without any further delay, let's get to these guys' explanations.
So we're about 15 kilometers from Santo Tomas. Behind me is the Wheatus Dam. It's both a reservoir control dam and a hydroelectric facility. The location vis-a-vis Santo Tomas is terrific, and proximal to the dam, about a kilometer away, is a rail siding that was put in place during the construction of the Wheatus Dam. That rail siding itself is 15-16 kilometers from Santo Tomas and has some potential in terms of transportation of concentrate from the mine.
As you are watching the drone shot of the Wites Dam, the one thing that I would like you to pay attention to is this area here. This is the frog. And what the frog is, if you look at the map here, so this is Santo Tomas here, and you see the frog here. So this is the Wites Dam right here. And Adam was talking about how there very close distance to here there's access to rail. So all you have to do from Santo Tomas is to just build a road here, which is not very far, and you are very, very close to the rail. And the cost of building a road like this to the rail is minuscule in comparison to other projects around. So once again, this is where the frog is, and Santo Tomas is like right behind this. So again, not very far, very cheap to build the road, very close to the rail, huge advantage for Santo Tomas.
We're overlooking the port of Topolobampo. On the left, you see that sort of cliff edge on what looks like a semi-island. That's a loadout area for various freight, including there's a concentrate terminal there. You can see in the distance a number of freighters and ships. Unfortunately, there are none at berth, but quite commonly there's a ship at berth there. And then we've got the small sort of town of Topolobampo, which is fishing, a bit of tourism, and there's a ferry that travels out across the Baja California and connects with the Baja.
So from Santo Tomas, once it's in production, you would mine the ore, you would turn it into concentrate, and how would the concentrate travel?
So it would probably travel by truck or train to the rail, and then it would come by rail into Topolobampo.
And then it would be sold to traders?
Yep, trading company, and go into the concentrate trade, global concentrate trade.